Hey guys, WiseGuyRalph here, finally back after, I don't know, a couple days. We just finished off with the first Dark World of Chapter 4. It was a lot of, like, more lore, more understanding of Chris. We saw in the beginning that Chris's soul seems to be more active now, and Chris, as a person without his soul, seems to be scheming more so about hiding the shelter. So we're not even at the shelter yet. So we're still trying to get the shelter, but it seems that this chapter 4 is happening everywhere. Everything's happening in the chapel. I don't know where it's gonna go from there. We saw Noelle's mother for once. She's icy. It's implied that Chris, without the soul, I'm assuming that, let's just get this one thing clear. Let's assume that this is Chris. Base Chris. That's just how he is without his soul. Chris is the same person with the soul and without the soul. I guess when he has the heart, his influence on the character himself, like Chris's body, is different when the soul has control, which is me, the player. But let's just say Chris. When we say Chris, we're inferring that we're saying that it's Chris without his soul. So Chris seems to be scheming. He notifies, assumably, Noelle's mother to come back to the house to prevent us from getting the code from the guitar, Des's guitar. We know this because Noelle is surprised that her mother's back so quickly when she was supposed to be at work, and then the person on the phone says they'll be there, which they ended up being there. She's very cold, very common. It gives you the understanding of why Noelle's so kind of submissive to, like, she is like the quiet one that gets snuffed out if someone pushes an idea onto her. She just kind of gives into it. We can see why, because her mother's so cold. She is purposely has an icy theme of fear and uncertainty and fear for whatever reason. Like, dude, the soundtrack that played was just like just sounds. It's just not even, it's just sounds. And the way she was stepping, it sounded exactly the same way Chris is without his heart. So she probably has a huge part to play. We don't know what she's doing, why she's doing it, but that's happening. But I was watching someone play the part I played up to, and I saw that if Chris didn't interact with the when I interacted with the Christmas guy, the Santa Claus, before I left, she said make sure to turn it off or you don't waste battery. If you ended up not doing that and just walking out, she still stops you and says, sorry that you had to hear that, but you and Red are always welcome to this house, Chris. Which implies that she knows exactly how Chris is. And you is highlighted in red, which implies that it's the Chris without the soul. So that's very important to understand that part. We still don't know the outcome, but apparently they're following through the prophecy. I don't know why Noelle's mom is like this, but it is. But like I said, we mentioned before that the knight also has antlers on them, so it could be a connection to that. Maybe it's Des this whole time, or maybe it's the mom. I don't know. But we continue forward into the chapel. We're in there. We meet Gerson, who is dead apparently already, but the remains is in the chapel, so they're able to form into the dark world. So that's important to know that's how it works. You are the soul. Yes, I am the soul. The player is the soul, but that is why I'm conveying how you, the mother Noelle says, you are always welcome. Chris is Chris, no soul. You are soul. I'm figuring, like I said, that's why I'm figuring that Chris is Chris. But I'm just not too sure how much of influence the soul has, like me, the player, the soul has on Chris. Because in the chapter 4, when they're in the chapel, it is like mentioned a lot and referenced that Chris used to be different, and now out of nowhere they're starting to be. Let's just say they're just not acting like the way they usually do. Like every time you make a choice, like we remember when we fought Spamton, I chose the decision and they responded saying that Chris was yelling out these decisions like out of nowhere, like as if the soul forced him to say it without holding back, which is me, the player. Every time I mention the soul, by the way, it's me. Okay, I just want you guys to know that when the soul, I'm referencing myself. And we kind of get an idea that also Chris is kind of a little bit psychopathic, that he enjoys making people scared, because there's a lot of things he does that creeps people out, like running out the batteries of the Santa Claus so they sound creepy. How Chris enjoys making Noel scared, and it makes him smile. We also see him smile when you do acting or you're breathing. When you're acting out against the knight in chapter 3 and you're fighting him, Chris also smiles during that time, which implies that he is enjoying that moment for whatever reason, or he's scheming. It's a lot of information that implies that Chris is used to be completely different before us, the player, the soul, was involved. But then again, Noel mentions how Chris used to chase Noel around with a pillow heart. He is a little prankster, yes. He likes to joke around. But it also notes that they used to be, when they were kids, Chris also used to play around with a pillow heart, chasing it like he's pretending to take it out and chase Noel around the house. Which could imply that this has always been happening, where he removes his soul and all that stuff. And for whatever reason, Chris is really good at piano, but when the player plays, he can't play piano for anything. So we really don't know if it's just Chris has two personalities, or since the introduction of the player, Chris has been acting completely different. Because we can control Chris sometimes, but the only time we couldn't control him is when we make him do an activity, and let him play the piano, which he did play by himself, which is very interesting to know, because Chris can play the piano. It's just that when the player takes control, he cannot play the piano correctly unless you know the right keys, right? I'm just letting you guys know, I understand what's happening. A lot of this information is overwhelming. It's just that trying to recall everything at once takes time for me. So sometimes forgive me if I don't know everything. It's a lot. It's just the reality of it. Great. I'm trying to recall everything before I start. I understand. I'm pretty sure the reason why Toby also involved a Halloween thing into this church thing was because October was coming up. So, I guess get into the theme of Halloween. So they added I already forgot the guy's name. Jackenstein. There you go, Jackenstein. What else am I missing from the conversation? I feel like I'm missing a key piece. Noel and Chris really hung up a lot. That's very well known. Asgore is helping out. Noel's mom is helping out Asgore, but I guess making Asgore be a maid, quote unquote, to fund the flower shop. We don't know why Asgore is hiding something, also saying that he needs to stick with something to fix something or do something. Yes, I did fight Gerson. I did beat him. It took me a minute. If you want to see how that went, go ahead and check the VOD. If not, you can wait until I upload to YouTube. But yeah, it was a tough boss. It was tough, but I ended up beating it. Gerson, I have to say, is a really cool character. I really respected it. It made me feel really, made me care more so about Susie. Not that I didn't, but it felt cool to have Susie connect with a character that was completely different from every other character she's ever talked to. On another note, prophecy. We've talked about the prophecy. It is mentioned a lot in this chapel, this religious thing, that it's apparently laid out, and Gerson is dislikes when fate leads to a permanent prophecy, which he always fights against, and voicing that he doesn't believe into it and believe into a set story. Ralsei is hiding secrets about what happens in the prophecy and trying to prevent us from seeing what actually happens in the ahead of us, I guess, to avoid conflict. They're starting to undermine Susie for whatever reason. I'm not too sure why. So that's starting to show, but then Ralsei's kind of going back to being supportive, but it's a lot. Also, what's undermined was that we still don't know who Mike is. It's implied that Mike was always multiple people, but they really don't know. What do you mean undermine? In the beginning, when Subi was trying to heal, Ralsei kept taking over for her, healing instead, and just like not really supporting her thing. Even though they ended up teaching them how to heal, they couldn't fully heal. So Gerson like motivated her to actually try and practice to be better at it, even though she's not as good as Ralsei. Yeah. But then again, Ralsei is also pushing us kind of away at the same time, trying to just, you know, trying to get to it. Like, let's just close the fountain, you know? Don't worry, Susie, don't follow the knight. Don't follow the knight. Because then she tells him not to follow the knight. Susie follows the knight, doesn't get to it. She says, don't worry, we have the advantage of closing the fountain that the knight can't travel between the light world and the dark world. So Susie Ralsei has an idea of what's going to happen, which is the problem, that she's continuing on to this fate that she knows is going to happen, and just doesn't want us to know just yet until the end. Because I'm assuming if we know the end, we're going to not want to do what we're supposed to, quote unquote, do, which means either we're going to die, or all the dark world is going to disappear, or something else, or someone's going to get sacrificed. Who knows? Because it is said, by the way, that they're planning to sacrifice Undying in a week. And I don't know how long if the time is fast or slow in the dark world compared to the light world. I really don't know. Maybe it's the same time, but it's a lot. So many questions are raised in this whole thing. So many secrets. Still a lot of secrets. I thought we were going to get more reveals, but no. We still don't know what happened to Des. We don't know why Asgore is hiding something. We don't know what Ralsei is wanting to hide something. We don't know what Noelle's mother is doing. We don't know why Chris is Chris and why they're opening fountains and trying to push the prophecy. We don't know who the knight is. We don't know why we have a soul and why we're controlling Chris. We don't know why, but we do what we do. So many questions, and I'm hoping we'll get some answers after we fight the knight. But yeah, that is what I just want you guys to understand. Keep that in mind. If you didn't care about my conversation about this game, well, you can just fast forward on YouTube when I upload this. But for now, let's get back to it. Alright guys, we're going to continuing forward. I think everything looks good. The camera looks good, right? Yeah. Okay, the camera looks good. The lighting has changed. So, I don't remember why it looks different, but Susie said that Ralsei said every dark world's different. Maybe it's when the person who makes it is different. I'm not too sure. I guess we've always been going dark worlds that Susie's in. I mean, we're always going to dark worlds that Chris creates, so everything kind of looks the same. Why is it when Susie makes it, it looks like this? Is it because they're a monster? And Chris is a human? Is that why? I don't know. It just sounds kind of quiet. Is the game too loud? I don't know. Just give it a 78%. Yeah, Ralsei is pretty sad too. Also, you can see it when their expressions, right? They do it. They show when they're sad. I remember when we went to the room, Ralsei had nothing in it, and they're still pushing the thought that the purpose of Darkners. Below in hopes and dreams, there's that prophecy again, the one with us. Below in hopes and dreams, they send 3 heroes at the world's end. It's pretty hard to believe, not just that things have been predicted, sure, but that I'm part of it too, I guess. What's I saying again? My brain lost thought. That they feel that Darkners are meant to be only useful to Lightners. Light in both firing countdown to the Earth expire. Windblade cuts in. Check. Windblade, radical blade with her feathers and at the hilt. Susie wobbles at the top. Open your eyes. Halo goodbye. I give props to Toby for being so okay. For being creative with their rapid bullet fire stuff. I guess Ralsei is gonna come soon because they're gonna check. There's a dark world, dark fountain. With the fountain free, the roaring cries and tyrants shape from darkness. Okay, we're gonna see the. I hope we're gonna see the other part of the prophecy. The third hero, the prince, alone in the deepest dark. Hey, Chris, look, it's Ralsei. When we first met him, the third hero, the prince, alone in the deepest dark. Guess all three of us have our own prophecies too. If Ralsei is the lonely prince, wonder what we are. Come on, Chris. There's gotta be another one ahead. Oh, we're gonna see something fucked up. Also, no. Forgot. We're seeing like hints of the darkness. Like, you know, when it's so dark, you start seeing monsters. Well, we saw like that embryo type of monster in the shadows, which I wonder if we're gonna see more of. I am the philosopher. You sought to return the dream, but the lightning of the mind has changed. At best, you can only see another side. So sought to return the dream, but the lightning of the mind has changed. At best, you can only see another side. Interesting. I gotta make sure also that I get the egg, so I gotta keep that in mind. Device friend. Yeah, I'm not too sure what this guy's supposed to be. He's just a philosopher, but... I guess everything's kind of opposite, huh? I'm sure I missed. Yeah, I missed. I'm hoping I can walk on the piano. Please tell me I can walk on the piano after that. No! Wait, let me go in there! Is there anything important in there? Holy fuck. Easy money. You opened the treasure chest. Inside was a revivement. Oh, there is a ladder here. Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know. We know everything. We understand everything. Yeah, but what are you supposed to be, bro? Oh, yes, this was like the other thing. So now they're all frozen, but they're not. Organica. Organic. Acoustiu. I really don't know what that's supposed to say. A philosopher. Why is he fighting you is one of the life's questions. Usually plays a random note. Why are you fighting? What am I? Am I a man? No, you're not, bro. My eyeballs. Registering. Harmonize. Musical touch green. You tried to harmonize, touch the green. I dig it, I dig it. Ow! Holy fuck! Perform mercy. The answer was love. It was love. Ralsei, I could appreciate your help here because I need the heals. Well, let's just spare and then we'll just better heal Chris. Apparently I didn't heal. What are you doing? I'm trying to protect these statues of my ancestors. Shame I could not meet them. They must have been brilliant, unlike the rest of the brutes and barbarians around here. If the only of these brutes had more philia PD. I'm not even gonna pronounce that. Look, English was not my major, okay guys? The statues stand in reverence. Interesting that now the ancestors are flipped around for whatever reason. Who knows why? Okay, let's see if anything behind these things. You never know. You always gotta interact with everything because you never know what happens if you don't. We know nothing. We understand nothing. The Lord of Screens cleaved red by blade. So that's TV. That's TV antenna cut by the knights. Good to know. Not really good to know. It's kind of sad. Remind me to not miss the egg. I believe the egg is in this area. I just don't know exactly where. Whose dream is this? Chris's dream? Susie's dream? Whose dream is this? The night's dream? My dream? Whose dream is this? You left it here. You left it here. I did these. The first hero, the cage. Hey, this gotta be you. The first hero, the cage with the human soul and parts. The first hero, the cage with human soul and parts. Weird illustration though. Plus, why is it calling you a cage? Shouldn't you be something more like the cool than for the picture they can like use my drawing where you're saying Susie rules? Oh no, they know why. They know why. I heard there's something inside the acorn, but I don't know where to find an acorn, or even what one is in the first place. We must find a way. We must find a way to use alchemy to make this acorn. No! You cannot find the acorn. There's no alchemy. There's no alchemy to gold. There's no alchemy acorn besides planting an acorn. Why are you fighting me, bruv? Accoust you. Don't accoust me, bruv. That was fast. I'm the philosopher. You're not a philosopher. I'm a philosopher. We're getting better at like fighting, aren't we? Whose dream is this? You left it here. I don't know, bro. A lot of things. And last was the girl, at last was the girl. And last was the girl, at last was the girl. You think that means me? Like my prophecy's next? I wonder what it says. Come on. Whoa, I guess let me go the other way. If I keep going, I'm gonna find the prophecy and then I'm gonna not be able to go back. Let me go here first. See what I mean? I always miss like secrets. You open the treasure chest, inside was a Rhapsody. Yeah, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce that. Joke's on you, game. I don't know how to pronounce anything. Nothing. Making sure this audio is good, right? Okay. We're good, we're good. Whose dream is this? You left it here, yes, yes. There's no dream. There is no who's this dream. Let's find out who this is. Save! That I can't reach! Cool! Why are you teasing me like that? incomparable remembrance. Your show will donation. When you pass to the other side, a great donation will show your remembrance. You are one of the donators. Between you and another, you reach 1,003 gold. The National Mint would like to award you for your service. Take what is in the treasure box if it is yours. Oh, great. I should have made more money. You open the chest. Revive Mint. Revive Mint was added to your storage. You are one of the donators. National Tree. Take what is in the chest. The water is gleaming. Gold coins are glittered inside. I wonder if I donated a lot, would there have been a secret? Guess we'll never know, because it's way too late. Oh, that... always Toby trying to be a little bit different, a little bit quirky with his thing. The lighting has changed, but the power that fills you has not. The second hero, the girl with hope crossed on her heart. Chris! Hey, look, it's me! The girl with a hope crossed on her heart. Man, that's badass, isn't it? Do you think there's anything else about us? Don't just stand there. Let's keep looking. I don't know. Does that look like Susie? Why does Susie have a sword? Doesn't Susie have an axe? What if it's gonna be like, well, Noelle's family lineage is fighting against the heroes to stop the end world or some shit like that? Be like, this is Noelle! Because look at their back. They kind of look like they have wings, but maybe I'm just overthinking it. Who knows? You know, prophecies look weird, right? I am the philosopher. Haven't you heard of the hyperlink blocked? Yes. I feel like I haven't heard of it, but I don't know why. Oh, trippy! Gotta be honest, Chris. I've never really gotten picked for anything before. No one has ever wanted to be my partner in class. I even got chosen last. But this is like something else, you know? Something important. It may or may not be referring to Noel, because if you look into the files, Wiki Noel can equip swords. It probably is, honestly. That's what I'm saying, because you can. It's because Susie's character has an axe, and then that one has a sword. And in the back, you can kind of see what looks superior wings, which is implied to me that it might be Noelle. Chris, before I didn't think I could be a hero. I wasn't good enough, I mean. I still kind of am bad in some ways, I guess. But now I got hope crossed on my heart. Hope written in the truth. Written somewhere. It's written somewhere no one can erase. It may or may not be referring to Noel too, because if you look in files or wiki, Noel can equip swords. Maybe she can. We always go the opposite direction of where Susie goes. Love finds the way to the girl. Hey. What does that mean? That Chris, I've got to find the next one. You can stay here. Hold on, let's not go that far. That's so Noel, bro. That's not. It's like, it's not like Noel. Okay, I think the egg is here. There's apparently. So I looked it up. There's apparently a glass picture or a glass window, a window that has a very subtle egg shape to it. And what? So, what do you call a man with one eye? What do you call a man with eye? I don't know. Damn, there's a lot of them. Why does the angel make it cry? Hey, is this a... I'm not going to progress through the story, or is it the other way? Well, I guess I can always go back with a save, so it's fine. Who will call the girl who snows? Oh, that's like a blind Noel. It's really hard to see where this egg is. I don't know. Haha, I don't know. What is they talking about? So they're referencing Chris that can call a girl that snows because he manipulates. Trying. Oh, there it is, right here. It looks like an egg. There's a peculiar book here. Read it, sure. And so wept the fallen angel, making rivers with its tears. Then slowly from the bitter water, something grew. At the end of the moss, at the end there's moss. Weird. Okay, I'll check that out after I do this. Then slowly from the bitter water, something grew. It looked like glass. And so wept the fallen star, making rivers with its tears. Then slowly from the bitter water, something grew. It looked like glass. Interesting. How come that's the only book you can read? Weird. You always gotta make sure there's nothing else to read. Let's just keep going, I guess. Roots. I heard something in between. Something in between. It was mixed up. Pointed lost tail. The followed forest children. And the wood, the grow where the poor children. I heard something in between. Something in between. It was mixed up. Lost the grow. Children pointed to where the forest would tail. Followed the poor children. So I think I could go back and forth between the this room and the egg room. There we go. Another one of little Chris's things. Chris, there you are. Patients are waiting for you. Yes, I know. I'm quite small for a secretary. But knockoffs don't have the rights to complain. Yes, I know. I'm quite small for a secretary, but the knockoffs don't have a right to complain. Am I a knockoff? Why are they so tiny, though? That's a real question. It seems to be occupied. It seems to be occupied. This is strange. It's a sink. It would be ridiculous if you painted something and there was nothing and nowhere to wash your hands. It's a sink. He is behind the tree. So there's a tree right here. It's a sink. Okay, let me go talk to him right here. He should be right here. He is behind the tree. Well, there is a man there. Well, he seems to be pointing at something and nodding. Should be a part then. It's a sink. It would be ridiculous, okay? Where is he pointing? Well, there is a canvas here. Will you draw? Yes. Chris picked up a pencil. They began by sketching what they had seen behind the tree. But as they sketched, the line began to err, as if the pencil had lost its way. So they started again, drawing over the lines, they had already made. Many times they would suddenly halt or the pencil drifted into a new drawing. So they started over and over again. Through many repetitions, their movements became faster and smoother, until without looking, they had completed a sketch in a single, wild line. In the end, as a result of the layering the sketches on top of each other, the surface of the canvas was nothing more than a monochrome smear. Next, a tree was painted over everything, leaving nothing but a simple still life. After all, there wasn't anything to look at in the room besides a single tree. Chris got up, seeing the painting was complete. But their hand, smudged with graphite, was still not moving, as if to trace some unseen shape. An egg was picked up from a nearby easel. Interesting. Now it's just like he's not there. Well, there is not a man here. So there's more space here now. It's a sink. You ran your water over your hands and dried them. Between your fingers, a faint gray crease glittered stubbornly. You can never wash it all away. I'm trying to check if there's anything else. Well, there's not a man here. Okay, we're good. I got the egg now. Not too important, not too unimportant. You use the egg, but nothing happened. Can I? What if I use it in the shadow crystal in here? It doesn't seem very useful. Interesting. I can't. That's weird. It doesn't seem very useful. The egg is not useful in this. But why is the egg not useful in this? Well, how did the session go? They say art is therapeutic. Which one of you was the patient anyway? Well, you got paid, didn't you? Alright, buddy, I will see you later. Thank you. Can I go back? I wonder if I can. I'm gonna try it again. I'm curious if it lets me go back, but I'm pretty sure it's probably disabled. Yeah, probably disabled. That's cool though. But that's interesting, isn't it? So let me try this again. It doesn't seem very useful. Why is it not useful no more? Use the egg, but the egg thing happens with the egg. It's sacred moss. Eat it. Of course, the moss was consumed with gusto. Thanks for dropping by, dude. I appreciate it. You have a nice night. Hopefully I'll upload this on YouTube and you can watch what happens. I hope you're subscribed already on there. I barely finished uploading chapter 3, and I'm gonna start uploading chapter 4 after I finish today. But yeah, thank you for dropping by, man. You have a good night. I'll see you. Will do. Thank you for the assistance. I appreciate any watcher. Until next time. Have a good night. My title carries out fate with a blade. Oh, I thought I would get the moss eater. Interesting. Quiet. And it's short now. What the fuck? What was the purpose of this room, though? If I go back again, take the long path, will anything happen? Why does the angel make its cry? Why does the angel make its cry? So I'm starting to think that who will call the girl who knows? Okay, yeah, Chris does it. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I must see like it's gonna be like Susie's the evil person, and Noelle's like the third hero, and then she's gonna try to. Noelle's supposed to kill Susie. Imagine that'd be crazy. That would be crazy. Okay, let's continue forward, I guess. So now we got the egg. It's good. Don't have to worry about that. Long love finds its way to the girl. The girl. The girl. Wicca bell clangs in your way. Check. Wicca bell, a metal mage. When out of tune, she's unpredictable. Eliminate bell, Mr. Bell, unstoppable. That's pretty easy. I only got hurt because I was stupid. Okay. Press the button. Perfect tuning. All musical acts became strong. Oh, how cool. Call back to Undertale. Wobble, wobble, twinkle, and tumble. Perfectly in tune, all musical can be stronger. I am humbled. Get out of here, you're mine. You won. $25. It's gonna happen. The Gallery of Ancient Faces. Welcome to the club, Apathia. This is the archaeological exhibit. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. Today's history, tomorrow's archaeology. Familiar looking statue. How rustic our ancestors were. No headdress in sight. They must have concerned themselves only with their work. We should be like them. We should eat only nuts and seeds. No, that's a bad idea, buddy. There you are, Starwalker. I was looking for you. He looks so original. Well, he is original, Starwalker. An original looking statue. I was wondering when he was going to come back. Looks how realistic the rendering of the water is by the stone. So our progenitors, whatever. This must have been the peak of beauty. Yeah, it's a stone cooler, not particularly useful. A familiar looking statue. These ancient one-cell organisms seem to have lived a simple life. Look how they band together. Lessons could be learned. This is it's a statue stand. It has your name on it. Name right on it. Yes, you will be a fossil too, won't you? No. I guess I'll fight you guys by myself. The answer was love. It's always love. Bumble bell, toil, trumble. Easy. Ow! I hug a huge fossil falling down, breaking, smashing everything. Ha! I myself will be crushed as well. There's a familiar looking statue. What's hiding something behind you? Gallery. Okay. A beautiful specimen, although only the hard carcass remains. If only we could see its delicate pieces. It may have had beautiful feathers, or even a fleshy posture. Yeah, it does not, buddy. Familiar looking statue. Sorry to ruin the surprise, but it does not. Maybe we'll get that secret. It looks like a chest. I assume it's a chest. Ah, overachiever. A familiar looking statue. A familiar looking statue. The stone's tablets carved in the Manson's beard, font of knowledge. Spellings were different back then, and better. And better. Yeah, they were better because they are better. An awful beast. A relief this creature was before a time. From the body shape, it seems to have eaten meat and fire. Yeah. You open a chest, $500 dark dollars. Okay, cool. Why is there so many pictures of the... Chris, hey, didn't I tell you wait for a second? If there's something about me here, then I... Huh? The last prophecy, the story's end. The last prophecy? Is this... Ralsei's gonna break it. What happens at the end? To save the world, there is only one way, huh? It's telling us how to save the world? Hey, Chris, this will make everything easy, right? And Gerson breaks it. Hey, I was reading that! Old man? Wait! Oh, he looks like he's different. That's not good. Why does he look different? He's in his full suit. It's long way back up. Study. Continue forward. The floor! Is something down there? Guess that answers that. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Cool. Teamwork. Thanks, I owe you one. Get me up there! Yeah, strength above all. Still don't know what those things are. Woo! Got you! How'd you get there? What the fuck? Be more careful, dumbass. Hey, don't call me dumbass. I'm smart. Come on, I see the top. Why are they breaking all the damn things? I want to see what happens. I still don't know what those things are. Hopefully they explain to me what they are, because I don't know. Damn, that was close. Hey, Chris, I think I see it. Come on. Whoa, slow down, buddy. My fear of getting bitten by mosquitoes is pissing me off. Hold on, let me see. Whatever. I think my friend messaged me on this. Forward. Uh-oh. Hey, I was right. It's the old man's study. He must have been leading us here, right? Now all we gotta do is get a hold of him. Figured if I go back, something will happen.
Wobble wobble bell, wobble 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 bell, wobble 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 bell, wobble 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 bell, wobble bow, wobble bebble wobble bebble bebble wobble wobble.
Why was it here? Like, is there any purpose? I guess it's to be here. Just come back every time? Yep. Yes, it does. The fire has run empty. It's in its place. A stale glow which offers no warmth. It's an unnamed table of items. Take some? Sure. Hey! That's the old man's, dumbass! You gotta leave some money or something. Sure. Dude, that's 99. That's 100. It costs 99. We gotta make change. Nah, screw it. I'm not doing that. You paid an extra $1 for the wrap some tea was added to your storage. So nice. Why is everything different? Why did everything change? Why can't I go this way? I have to go all the way around. At least it's very simple. I don't gotta like divert. Hey Chris, you think he'd want to come to our castle town? I mean, obviously he would, right? Might mean taking the hammer, but I'm sure he'd be cool with it though, right? I don't know that you should, bro. I think you should just bury him. His time has passed. You gotta move on. Some people, it's not good to live forever, unfortunately. That's the reality of things. You will see yourself fall if you stay alive for too long. That's why life is beautiful, because of those short moments we live. It gives us more meaning. Is it gonna be like evil Gerson? Evil Gerson. Oh no. Damn, it's dark in here. Hey! Hey, old man, what the hell are you going? Come on, Chris, after him. Yeah, why is he being always mysteries with these people? That's not good. We're gonna be finding some. Hey, you can't cheat like that. Hey, slow the hell down, old man. We're trying to talk to you. Always gotta be something else, man. And we're gonna find the darkners, secret darkners. Damn, can't see anything in here. We're gonna hear it. The cry of a monster. Uh-oh. Hey, Chris, wait a sec. Do you hear that noise? I hear it. It sounds like it was coming from... Not that noise. Left. Yeah, it totally sounds like... Violin. Yeah, this way. Another noise. Sounded like it was coming from... Right? Yeah, it totally sounds like a... church bell. Hey, I hear something again. Damn it. Chris, I slipped and fell down somewhere. Stay there. Okay, I'm gonna look for a way back. I'm gonna get jump scared. Left is complete darkness. Left in complete darkness. Seems there's nothing left to do but close your eyes and think about Susie is doing now. Damn, the hell am I gonna do? The hell am I gonna find a way back? Maybe if I just try and listen around what's around me. Old man? Old man, that's you, right? Why is he doing so sussy? Old man, hey, we've been looking for you. There's like this door code in. I thought you might know the... Hey, old man. Are you okay? Old man, what are you doing? Why are you attacking me? You aren't trying to teach me something, are you? Uh-oh. He's doing like, he's dead. It's because he's dead, bro. He's dead. He's gone. Hey, what's the big idea? It's me, Susie. I'm your friend, right? Oh gosh, I wrote your letter for you. Don't you recognize me? Oh no, it's getting dark. Something's happened. Either when they make the dark fountain, since Susie's mind is different from Chris. Maybe he's corrupted, or maybe he's just dead now. Like that was the last time when he got revived. That's the last of it. Hey, say something already. Come on, say something already. Left, right. I'm telling you, I don't want to hurt you, so just left, right, left, right. Fuck! I fucked up. Oh, nice. Chris, hey! Chris, there's something wrong. There's something wrong with the old man. We have to figure out what to get through him. The darkness constricts you, TP is reduced. Talk. Uh-oh. Evil Gerson. You talked, but nothing happened. Chris, why doesn't he recognize me? We have to stop him before anyone gets hurt. Left, up, right. Left, up, right, up. He's dead, bro! I thought he said up, yeah. There are couples with the sound. You talked, but nothing happened. I knew. I screwed up. I screwed up making this dark world. Trying to see him again, even though he's already... Up, right. Yeah, he's like undead, bro. There crackles the sound. He's like evil, bro. He's so evil. I feel bad. You talk, but nothing happened. Oh man, listen, I screwed up. I know, but we can bring you to our castle town. If we bring you there, you'll be all better. No. The air crackles with the sound. Bro, he's so evil! I'm not gonna kill this guy. We still got it. Okay, you talk, but nothing happened. So we don't have to hurt you. And you don't have to hurt us. He's a zombie, bro. He's a zombie. There's no way he's not. He's a monster. The air crackles. If Ralsei shows up, he can pacify you, right, Chris? All we have to do is wait for the old man to get tired. It's very unsettling, though. I won't lie. Screw it, old man. If it's really you, I know something you gotta recognize. Rude Buster. Heh, see this? You didn't forget my screen sparkles, did you? That is unnerving. Oh, I mean, I knew we were gonna get eventually to a dark section of the game. I just didn't expect it to be. This guy's just a zombie. What the hell? What happened to his? Let's see. Reveal. And Ralsei just killed him. You just killed him! Susie. That wasn't the old man. Huh? One of the statues in his shape from his studies. One of the statues in his shapes from his studies. It must have begun moving when you made this dark world. Ah, a statue then. The old man. He's not in this world, sadly. Dark nurse pattern after the memory of a loved one. Dark nurse pattern after the memory of a loved one. Wait, what? Dark nurse patterned after the memory of a loved one tend to only appear in a very specific darkness. Even if we tried to bring him to the castle town, he... Then why didn't you say something earlier? First the roaring thing, then you're not being real, and now this. What's wrong with you? If you know something, why don't you just tell us? I'm sorry. I know so many things. I know so many things. I don't know when to say them. I don't want to say them to worry you two. So I end up not saying anything. What do you mean? You know so many things? About the rules of this world, about the prophecy, about what the prophecy says will happen. I didn't ask to know, but I do. I'm sorry if it creeps you out. I'm sorry if I don't tell you everything. It's just sometimes knowing things, it hurts. And if anyone going to hurt, let it just be me, okay? Oops, I'm sorry. Ralsei, is that why you've been acting so weird today? Why you keep... I'm just trying to stay ahead of you two, so you don't have to see it, so you won't, because it would... See what? The ending of the prophecy. What that last prophecy thing? Susie, you didn't... No, I mean, we almost did, but please let me go ahead for now on, please. I'll do every area. I'll do all the work. The next time too, you can't just hang out and have fun. I could do all the puzzles I could. Hey, look, it's okay, man. The last prophecy thing, I don't need to see it. So if it helps, whenever you can go ahead alone. But everything else, we're doing it together as a team. And nothing is gonna change that. Nothing. Whether you like it or not, toothpaste boy. Susie. First nougat to make someone cry? Sorry. I'm just glad you're friends with me. I'll be more honest, Susie, I promise. Even if it means sounding weird. Ralsei, you couldn't be any weirder if you tried. You too, Susie. Oh, thanks. Well, let's get out of here, Chris. Bro, you can't just what? I gotta know, bro. You can't just lie to me. Oh my god, let me rub the egg on your head, bro. Let me crack the egg on your head. Can I call? Probably not. Another big garbage sounds okay. Carries out fate, faces fate with a blade, records and faces the fate. Was it actually a statue or was it not? Was it him? I don't know. Maybe it was just a statue and it turned into it. Or maybe they're lying to me.